very well today. Today is 14th of September, so we are in the middle of September. The crypto market is correcting after the dump yesterday, and also altcoins are doing well. Just listen if sounds working well, and Bitcoin is getting stronger and also gaining more power. And let's get into this. Okay, my name is Miklos Denkler. I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin news, NFT, DeFi, interesting stuff every day to you. And CorionX is supporting this movement. So please smash the like, push the bell, notification all, and let's start sharing my screen. And let's check our favorite bubble chart. And you see that few alts are in red, especially Solana is correcting now. It's coming down to 150 US dollar. Phantom also correcting. Algorand, One Harmony, Atom also correcting, but these coins rallied well in the past few days and weeks, and others are just starting to pump. Uniswap starting to pump, and other DeFi coins like Compound, Aave, Sushi, Curve. Yes, so synthetics, these are all DeFi coins and they are pumping well. eGold or Aron, another name, HBAR, Tron, XEC, Hex is pumping. Yeah, so good to see the market is recovering, and also Bitcoin is a little bit stronger, and maybe Bitcoin is before a huge breakout. So let's check our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And what a surprise. Let's check it, refresh it, see. So what price? It is at 30, guys. I cannot believe it. 30. So we are in the fear zone. And yesterday we were just at 44, almost also in the fear, but closer to neutral zone. And as you see, the crypto fear and greed index spent almost 3 months in the extreme fear, just came back to the greed zone for 2 weeks, and now also dropped, and we are going lower and lower. So the price is pushing higher, but the fear is also pushing higher. So this is quite interesting. And let's jump in our one of our favorite news today, that crypto whales bought the recent Bitcoin dip, according to on-chain analyst Willy Woo. And yes, contrary to common opinion, the latest price pullback was not from whale selling. They have been in significant region of buying. So this is the Bitcoin price, and these are the spikes, this going positive that they are accumulating when we this line is about this horizontal line. And supply distribution of Bitcoin update was added recently. Minnows continue to stack 10 to 100 BTC holders mainly flat. Reserves held publicly reducing, mainly exchanges and exchange traded funds reducing while corporates adding. So as you see on this chart, that big whales, corporates are adding, so they are increasing their holdings, but publicly held BTC like exchanges and other crypto companies are reducing their holdings. 100,000 BTC is critical for Satoshi's being the unit of account. 0.01 US cent per set is something most people can grasp easily. So this is 1 cent, actually 1 cent, sorry. Yeah, 0.01 cent. Yeah, 0.01 cent. The latest stuff we can see in the data between the investors is that it's not going to repeat, and this cycle is not a 2013 double pump and a blue off top. This is completely different. This is the new 2020 onward cycle, which have never seen before. If you look on chain, it's a completely different structure, never seen it before. This is very promising. We are going to have another run and forget December sell-off, which has happened every other top. So Willy Woo quoting that this in this cycle, and not similar that many people are comparing this 2013 cycle, then after a blow off top, a second bull run with a blow off top. So he sees that there will be not a blow off top in December, and price can continue to go higher. And this is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Okay, our next piece of news is Cardano price analysis. Sad news, traders think ED USD to 2.3 zone. Yeah, so it seems that there was a buy the rumor, sell the news event. The price started to decrease and also went back to the 2.3, 2.4, and the 4-hour chart set to reverse again today. And if it will reverse, then we can see some nice upward movement. Yeah, so this is almost some technical analysis, but not everything's valid for EDA. So there was a strong reaction at $3 and now retesting the 2.3 US dollar support. So if we can bounce here and also pushing higher, then this entire structure would be able to go to another direction, and also the RSI would just starting to rise. Okay, our next piece of news is Skybridge Capital CEO Cardano will continue to rise because it has great use cases, and Anthony Scaramucci, who is the founder and CEO of global alternative investment firm Skybridge Capital, shared his latest thoughts on Bitcoin and altcoins. Okay, so Skybridge Capital, and we know that Anthony Scaramucci worked in the White House as I don't know in which position, but he worked at the White House, and now he's leading their capital investment fund, the Skybridge Capital. Okay, so quote, I like the scarcity feature. No one knows who invented it. So this is about Bitcoin. That was smart by the inventors of it, but they have only got 21 million coins out there, and so that scarcity provides people with this anti-dilutive quality, and it's also, as you know, about human minds. When something is scarce, people want it. It could glide to 280,000 US dollar coin, have a $5 trillion market value, and still only be half of all the gold that has been mined in our global society. And I think it's got a long way to go here. You have this historic opportunity now to get in before the institutions do. Institutions are coming. Could this be a 100,000 per coin at the end of this year? I believe it could be. Yeah, and also he's talking about El Salvador, and also he's talking about the Bitcoin ETF, that how Bitcoin ETF would support the entire crypto adoption. And also he's mentioning that he likes stuff like Algorand, Cardano, and Ethereum, and he thinks that they will continue to rise because there is actually great use cases for them. So good to hear that from a very smart guy. So definitely check out all articles and videos from him. Our next piece of news is Ukraine set to become next country to make Bitcoin legal tender. And the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, just met the US President Joe Biden in September, and they had this first face-to-face meeting, and let's see what the president is saying. Also, he met counterparts in El Salvador, so he just visited El Salvador as well, and he's a vocal Bitcoin evangelist, has already instructed ministers to transform Ukraine into a crypto-friendly nation. So that was the news last week. He's a 43-year-old politician, and also he went to California, toured to Silicon Valley, exploring opportunities where Ukraine can swiftly navigate itself into positioning digital assets alongside its traditional currency. Okay, the plan is for Ukraine to make Bitcoin legal tender by the start of 2023 and create a dual currency country where Bitcoin sits alongside the fiat hryvnia before potentially being phased in at the dominant financial structure. So they will back their fiat with Bitcoin. Ukraine is not a natural fit for such a plan, said the Russian financial expert. The people of the Ukraine are not only prepared for a financial revolution, they are also used to it and expect it. So I was in Kiev in Ukraine at the crypto conference, and also I met several developers in Ukraine, several teams, and also I met some high-level officials from the treasury, and they are really committed to enter crypto. Okay, quote, you need to look at the dynamic of Ukraine to understand how and why its government's plan to restructure towards a digital economy could actually be a real stroke of genius, Evgeny explained. It has a young population eager to move out of the shadow of its noisy neighbor and shake off the financial chains which have restrained it for so many years. So this is just decoupling from China. So, or not China, Russia. Russia's overbearing influence in the concerns of Ukraine could prove to be the fuel it needed for the engines of success. Okay, so that's good to hear that. Also, they visited El Salvador to learn and just gathered some experience. They have been in constant discussions, sharing ideas, plans, and thoughts on the future financial positions of their nations. And I think if this prime ministers, these nations were working together on crypto adoption, that would be huge. And also he met El Salvador, and yeah, so good to hear that. Really happy. Maybe I will come back. And also just for mentioning this, I saw here that they are developing their national digital currency on Stellar network. So this is also huge. So that's good to hear, and really a nice movement from Ukraine. And the next country adopting crypto, Zimbabwean minister says cryptocurrency-based solutions could lower charges for diaspora remittances. So that's huge. Minister of Finance, Mthuli Ncube, has once again talked up to potential advantage of using cryptocurrencies in new comments made shortly after visiting the DMMC Crypto Center in Dubai. Ncube raises the possibility that the country might use cryptocurrency-based solutions to lower the cost of remitting funds across borders. So I think this cost just can be more $100 million, and if crypto payments and Bitcoin payments can lower it, then that would be great. And the next piece of news is the yesterday fake news Litecoin and Walmart partnership. Litecoin creator Charlie Lee on fake Walmart news. This time we really screwed up. Charlie Lee appeared on Bloomberg this afternoon to discuss a fake press release that suggested Walmart would use Litecoin. Lee denied that the Litecoin Foundation was involved in the incident and said that neither he nor the project profited from it. However, he did take responsibility for the Litecoin Foundation's accidental role in spreading the story. So this is almost this, nothing more to mention. And our next piece of news is that 6 Swiss exchange receives regulatory approval to launch digital asset Börse. So this is quite important news because this exchange is the stock exchange of Switzerland. So the stock exchange of Switzerland is entering crypto and digital asset trading. And the next piece of news, also from institutions, major UK hedge fund Braven Howard launches crypto division. So that's huge, and I think if they are launching crypto division, they will also entering in Bitcoin and other and providing investment in other cryptocurrencies. Our next piece of news is from US. Yellen warns US may hit debt limit in October. What does that mean? Yeah. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is warning Congress that she will run out of maneuvering room to prevent the US from broaching the government's borrowing limit in October. So then they will reach the maximum borrowing limit. Then they need issue more debt or just printing more money. And you know that will cause inflation. But the remedy is Bitcoin and the crypto industry. So let's go and check the charts. Actually, Bitcoin, after the huge drop last week, is consolidating, and also it broke up from this. Let's say we were in this channel. It broke up, and now it seems that also doing some nice upward movement. So broke up from this falling flag or wedge, and then let's follow what we'll do from here. We have this next resistance as 47,000, so definitely you should keep your eyes on 47,000. Now we are approaching these levels, and maybe we see a kind of W pattern, and if the neckline will just proved, then we can see a nice run up from here. Yeah, and if we are checking Ethereum, we see that Ethereum also just consolidating a little bit also in this falling wedge formation, and due this drop, maybe it can drop below these levels, but for now also reaching this W pattern, and we'll see if the neckline will be broken here or not. So this is the levels what we should watch out for. And as you see, the pump on the crypto market is moving from layer 1 solutions to DeFi now. So as you see, 1 inch is pumping, Aave up 15%. And what else? Compound, other DeFi project, up 14%. Dot, Kusama running, Around just pumping. Link, DeFi, 10% up. Rune, Thornchain, DeFi, 6% up. Uniswap, DeFi, the biggest decentralized exchange token, up 10%. Wi-Fi, DeFi, 6%. So guys, don't sleep on DeFi tokens. And also, as you see, some layer ones rallied really well, like Solana, but now Solana is consolidating and coming down. So reaching the 150,000, and it will be broken. Then we might see a huge further drop from here, and we see if other layer 1 solutions were pumping like Avalanche and Atom did, and now Around and Dot doing. Binance Coin hasn't pumped yet, and it is a layer 1 solution. So this is a protocol with Binance Smart Chain. And also, I think Polygon as layer 2 hasn't pumped yet. So definitely I will keep my eyes on this, because all others pumping well. Also now Dot is pumping. So guys, Dot broke up and Dot started its run up. And from here, I think until the weekend, we will see a new all-time high. But you know, this is not a financial advice. This is just my opinion. So don't believe me anything. Do your own research. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. We have some nice updates coming in CorionX, so definitely also follow our channels, and let's follow what CorionX is doing. So you can join our Telegram group, and also you can get more information. We have a nice post here about the upcoming airdrops, so you can definitely participate. So come and visit our Telegram and check it out. So thank you for being here. Thank you for smashing the like, pushing the bell, smashing the subscribe button,